What the hell is your delay, Captain?
We're waiting, sir.
Waiting for what?
Private DOS.
Who the hell is Private DOS?
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us again here on Above the Line, and we're going to be taking a look and talking about Hacksaw Ridge.
Yes.
Which, let me tell you,
so good.
Fantastic movie.
Yeah.
Based on a true story, if you don't know anything about it, based on a true story about Desmond Doss, who was an incredible guy.
Yeah. Medic in the Army during World War II in the Pacific Theater. That's what I feel like really stands out whenever we talk about him, whenever we talk about this movie. Whenever we look at World War II, it is typically in Europe. And understandably so. You know, there's a lot of stuff to look at there. But it was kind of neat just to have the flip side of
it's not normally a setting for a World War II film.
No, it's not. But it was very well done. Disclaimer, I'm a huge Disney, Marvel, Lucasfilm guru, but I am such a sucker for a true life story, especially one that is set in World War II, which is one of my favorite periods historically. So I was sold before we really even got in there. And then it ended up being amazing, and yeah, loved it.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely one of my favorite movies of the year so far.
Easily.
And I have a feeling probably even after I see some of the other ones.
Yeah, I mean, Rogue One.
Rogue One notwithstanding.
And Fantastic Beast. Sorry.
Yeah.
Potterhead right here. But
apart from those two, definitely one of my favorites of the year.
Yes.
You know, Mel Gibson's back in the director chair after, a decade at least?
I guess so. I don't know what smaller things he
but
was doing in the meantime, but as far as a bigger budget,
motion picture.
This is the first one in a while.
I tell you, I mean, the guy still knows how to craft a fantastic movie.
Yeah.
The action scenes are, if you got a little bit of a weak stomach, some of the gore is a little intense.
Yeah.
But, it's a war film. Even you in some parts were not doing so hot.
I am by no means good at blood or anything actually like that. And I walked out of the movie very queasy, and then we were like, hey, let's go eat. And I'm like, no, it's not.
Maybe not the best.
Still picturing body parts strewn on a battlefield.
Yeah.
But
it does serve the story.
Yes.
It definitely puts you in in what those guys were dealing with.
Yeah, it's not just for
way.
show. It's to take you there, to let you know what Hacksaw Ridge actually could have looked like. So it's not in vain. It serves a purpose.
I mean,
the violence, all of that.
You have the setup, which is probably maybe 45 minutes of the movie, maybe, and then as soon as you hit the war, my gosh, I mean, it barely slows down. I mean, that last hour was like.
I mean, the movie's over 2 hours long, and it ended, and we walked outside, and it was already getting dark, and I was like, when did that happen?
Yeah, it doesn't feel as long as it
did not feel that long.
By any stretch.
That was excellent. Andrew Garfield, man, if he does not get some kind of Oscar nomination out of this, I'm going to be severely disappointed. And how that man can be, 30 and look like he is straight up 18 out of the Blue Ridge Mountains, I don't know. But
he managed to do it in this movie.
Somehow,
I'm a big Andrew Garfield fan. I've been since Social Network. I thought he was fantastic in.
Yep. Then he played Spider-Man.
And I mean, those movies, whatever. But as far as him, I thought he did a really fantastic job as Peter Parker and Spider-Man. But, I tell you, this is probably one of his best roles to date.
Yes. I think so.
Because, even in some movies, the main actor has some breaks kind of in between. Mm-hmm. He's in this, I mean...
Consistently the whole
I mean, it's a big role.
It is.
And, I tell you, I mean, really the whole supporting cast I thought was great.
Yeah.
The really kind of interesting thing for me in this one was Vince Vaughn. Whenever he was announced as being in it, I thought, that's kind of an interesting choice. Because he hasn't really done a ton of dramatic work. Apart from... True Detective Season 2, I think he was in...
Which we still haven't even watched. Sorry, we're being slackers on the television front,
Too much good TV, but anyway, moving along. But he was... I actually loved his character in this, and I thought it kind of brought some great comedic moments in a way that didn't feel weird or forced. I mean, it was just kind of playing into that character.
Yeah, he did a great job. Sam Worthington did a great job.
Sam Worthington was fantastic.
Haven't seen him in...
It's been a little while since he's been in something.
Yeah, in a major role.
And, the great thing about this story, other than being a true story, is, it presents his faith and his kind of values in such a way that doesn't seem... everything seems genuine in this movie. And it doesn't, it's not preachy or anything either to me. And I just thought it was conveyed in a very genuine way. And even went kind of beyond even the faith sections of it. I mean, it was just this kind of great movie about the human spirit and perseverance and ultimately, kind of the ultimate expression of love and selflessness. I mean, I just thought it was mind-blowingly good.
It was. Faith was such a major theme throughout the movie because of this guy in real life. They didn't just arbitrarily throw it in there. Once you start kind of reading about him and finding out, he was a Seventh-day Adventist, and he had a very tough background in life and had been faced with some violent circumstances, and instead of making him more like that, it made him not want to be a part of any of it.
This isn't really giving anything away, but there's a part in the movie where he talks about, where he really kind of goes into the reason that he doesn't want to handle a gun or even touch a rifle. And it's like a really emotional scene, and it's something you don't typically see in a big budget war kind of movie. I could talk about it for an hour. I thought it was
very well done.
Very well done, and a must see in my opinion.
I should know who the screenwriter is because I love writing and I pay attention to that kind of stuff, and it slipped my mind right now. But whoever wrote this, man, good job. Because in the middle of this very serious war film about this guy who is just so selfless and has gone above and beyond the call of duty, even though he faces some really tough criticism from his other people in his unit up until this point, they slipped humor in the strangest of places, and it worked. I was not expecting to laugh any in this film.
No.
Very little at the best.
To give just tiny moments of levity.
Yeah. Where you can watch the rest of the movie.
Kind of before it gets bone-crushingly depressing.
But even in the midst of, killing, people just being mowed down on both sides, you have these little tiny moments where, these guys joke with one another. And that had to definitely be the case. Yeah. But it was just very well crafted, and it wasn't forced. It was very natural. So the screenwriter, hats off to you, man, because it was a great job. Very well done.
So out of 10, what would you give this particular one?
I'm like 9.6, 9.7. I don't even know. I'm trying not to give it a 10 because I'm trying to give myself some leeway, knowing that there are probably other movies that I might like more, but I'm not sure there will be.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give it a 10.
He's so much more gracious than me whenever it comes to scores. I know. I'm tough.
I just, I can't even look at it really in a non-biased way. I just thought it was so well done, and not just a great war movie, just a great movie. I mean, a great movie about just humanity and I just thought it was great. The bottom line is you should go see it.
Yes. Yeah, Hacksaw Ridge is not going to be one that you're going to see marketed all over your television. It's not the biggest budget movie, but it did make $15 million in its opening weekend, which is
pretty good for that.
Pretty amazing, for this type of film, and
I really think
go see it.
Come award season, I think
it will be recognized.
It
should be recognized.
It needs to be, if it won't be.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, if you have seen the movie, let us know what you thought about it. And if you like this video, give us a like, or if you'd like to subscribe, we would greatly appreciate that as well.
Yep. All of our Twitter handles and all those fun things are hopefully where you can read them right here. Yes. And we will see you guys next time.
That's right. Thanks for watching.
Thanks. Bye.